time, I'll tell you. What is up, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode. Today I've got a little bit of a chill kind of video. I want to talk a little bit about where to buy liquidation pallets as well as box lots online. Now, if you follow our channel for a while, you know that we have bought from so many different places. I mean, we've bought from smaller lots to bulk to a lot of local places, but we get this question quite a bit about like where to buy liquidation pallets online because everybody doesn't have a liquidation place close to them. So I want to make a kind of a comprehensive video of some of the places that we have purchased from online. I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh, I wouldn't recommend that place, but I want to give everybody an option, and I want to give them the power to kind of go through and find for themselves a place that they're comfortable with ordering from. Now, with all of these ones that I'm going to show you, all these liquidation places I'm going to show you, we've actually ordered from them. So we have videos for them corresponding to each one that we've purchased from. And what I'll do is after we talk about the place, I will put a link up in the cards, wherever it's going to be, of a video of unboxing from the place that we purchased from. So if you want to check that out, you definitely can. Also, if you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We do have multiple videos coming out every week. So I'm going to make some more videos, kind of some sit down, just kind of talking, teaching stuff type of videos coming up. But let's get to the computer. All right, so the first place we're going to get into is bulk.com. Now, I know a lot of people have ordered from bulk. Some people haven't heard order from bulk, but some people have ordered from bulk and got some stuff that they didn't really like. We have ordered from bulk a lot of times, like a bunch of times, a ton of times actually, and we've never had any issues with bulk, especially if you know exactly when to get on here to order or to find inventory. Now, some of the inventory is a little bit higher priced, but you can go in here and find some really awesome deals. So let's get onto the bulk website and look exactly at what you're going to find, and we'll look at the manifest and stuff like that. So bulk.com is a really good source to use, especially if you are new and you want to find new stuff, maybe scratch and dent stuff. And they also have, of course, returns, which could be in any kind of condition. So the biggest thing with bulk that I really like is that you can look at the manifest and you can actually see a photo of the items that you're going to get in the pallet. So let's go to pallets. I always normally I look at this on my phone. So on my phone, it looks a little bit different, but we're just going to show you on the computer right now. But you can go to category, you can go and you can find, they got computers, office, they've got consumer electronics, toys, baby, home and garden, apparel and accessories, and general merchandise. You can also sort it by condition. So you can go new, like new, unexpected return, scratch and dent, or salvage. And then they have the newly added ones, and they also have auctions. Also, bulk allows you to purchase from eBay. This is like a newer thing, but you can purchase from eBay, and then they will actually send you the box lot that you get, and then they can have you pre-made listings, drafts for your stuff. So we haven't done that before, so I'm not going to like recommend or anything because we haven't done it. But I have seen a couple people that have done this, and then some of them had, really good success with it. Some people had to make a lot of changes to it. So it's kind of varying on that. But that option is there if you would like to try that out. So let's get into some of the box lots. So we're going to start with new condition. So new condition is going to be it's brand new. Should be brand new. Now this is liquidation, and you know how liquidation is. They can say brand new, but then you get stuff and it's not brand new. But most of the time when we get stuff from bulk, it is pretty true to what they say on the website. So as we kind of go through here, you can see like this pallet right here is a bed and bath pallet, dolls, stuffed animals. It has a retail value of $992, and they want $215 plus freight. So we're going to click on this one just to see what the freight shipping is going to be. Now, of course, it has my address in here, so it's going to show the freight shipping from whatever warehouse this is. So this is the Lebanon, Tennessee warehouse, which is actually very close to me. Now, one good thing about bulk is that you can combine your shipping. So if I were to purchase multiple pallets from the same warehouse, that shipping cost is going to actually come down per pallet. So, you may see the shipping go up to like $250, but it's going to be for 3 pallets. So that's going to overall save you a lot of money on shipping if you would like to do that. So like this one right here with shipping, it's going to be $407. That's to my door. That's everything. Now, bulk, you do have to turn in a reseller certificate, so they won't charge you sales tax, but it's really easy. You just send it to an email, and then they just go ahead and take that sales tax off. So let's get down to the manifest. The way that I like to look at the manifest is I download the manifest, and it downloads in if you're on Windows, Excel, or it downloads on my computer, it downloads in a numbers format, so you can just pull it up and look at the actual manifest of everything that's on there. And this manifest is going to be just words. It's not going to have any photos, but you can click on this down here at the bottom where it says show all photo or show all products. So you can click on your photos here, and it's going to give you a picture of every single item that is in here, just to give you an idea. I like going through the photos just to kind of see if I see something that catches my eye. It's on the app, it's a little bit easier because it shows like the photo and then the price down at the bottom, so you can kind of look at the photo of the item and also the price of how much the retail value is. Of course, it's not probably what you're going to be able to sell it for, but that is an option. You can see that. And then also they incorporate a Amazon link for active Amazon listings. So like this right here is a L-shaped tension pole, shower caddy, chrome. You can click on this Bravo, I call it Bravo, this B number. It'll be B, whatever kind of number. That is an Amazon number. So you can pull up the Amazon page. Now, it doesn't have any currently available, but we have found that a lot of times we sell a lot of stuff on Amazon. The stuff that says currently available, we send that stuff in, and sometimes, you know, we're able to make a sale because nobody else is selling it on Amazon. You know what I mean? So that's a really good thing with bulk. But, you know, like I said, you can go through here and you can look at the inventory and see what's on there. And also, they're going to give you similar lots. So you can, you know, you're interested in this lot, but maybe it's not one for you. You can go down here at the bottom and say, oh, well, I kind of like this one right here. It's $264. And with freight shipping, it's going to be $456. Okay, so like if we look at this pallet right here, it's going to be 21 items. It's going to be in new condition. It's coming from Lebanon, Tennessee, and you can see what all the prices of everything is. So this one was actually marked down from $430 down to $264, and then you have $192 shipping. So that gives you a total of $456. And it also tells you how many items and what the price per item is based on those factors. So you can really quickly see, okay, this is $21 per item. Maybe you don't want to spend $21 per item, so you can go on past and look at a different one. Now, like I said, if you have, if you lump multiple pallets together, you are going to get a better bang for your buck in terms of shipping. So also you can look at cases and pallets. So we're going to go over the cases real quick. They do have some cases. Sometimes the cases can get kind of expensive, so you do have to look at the retail value. I will tell you, I will not pay more than like 20 or 30% for a box lot or a case. But some of the stuff is new, and so you're going to pay a little bit higher percentage because it is new product. But you can switch that and change it to, you know, unexpected returns or scratch it in or whatever to get your cost per item down. So we can go into one of these cases. This one right here has 21 items. It's $357. The good thing about cases, the shipping is a lot cheaper, so you're only gonna pay $30 ground shipping for this. So to my door, it's going to be $357, which is going to be $17 per item. Now, this goes the same way. I can click on this and I can look and see what this is. This is just a box of these VTech cordless telephones with answering systems. There's 21 of them, and they are in new condition. So, I mean, if you have a market for these, they're $40 a piece is what they're selling for. You're paying $17 a piece. So there's a little bit of money there, but not like a ton of money. So you just kind of got to go through here and go through the website and kind of click around and see what's going to work for you and what's going to work for your business. All right, so that's all for bulk.com. There's a lot that I can go into with bulk, but this is just kind of a crash course into where to find liquidation pallets online. So now next we're going to get into liquidation.com. So liquidation.com was our first place that we actually ordered from online. We was very nervous when we first started because it was kind of intimidating because there's so much going on this website. But let me show you exactly how I look at liquidation.com. Some people are probably going to look at it a little bit differently, but this is how I kind of approach liquidation.com. So they have some items that are multiple. So it'll say, you know, 30 of these or 20 of these or 50 of these. I don't normally get those items. I try to stick with the pallets that are like multiple different kind of items. So if we go right here to category, and then we look at consumer electronics, and then we'll say we'll say camera and camcorders. We'll click on that. So like I said, you can see these like RC cars, quadcopters. They got smartwatches. They've got cameras. Most of the time what I see with these are like Chinese lots that you can order from like Alibaba or AliExpress. So I stay away from those, but I do look at the liquidation pallets that they have. So let's click on this one. This is a pallet. It looks like a pallet anyway. This is it says cameras. It's got Wi-Fi cameras. It's got mini hidden cameras. It's got a ton of different stuff, and then you can see right here the MSRP is $1,500. Now I will say liquidation.com is a bid site, so you know you're going to have to kind of play around with the bidding. We have overbid before just by the sake of trying to get something. So I don't really like bid sites, but we have ordered quite a bit from liquidation.com. So I'm gonna kind of give you a synopsis or show you a little bit of how this kind of works. So right here is your current bid. You can go in here and say how much you want to bid. You can see how many people has been bidding, how many bids there are, how many people are watching it, and also how long you have left with the bid. So this one right here has two days and 18 hours. I'm sure it's going to get some bids between now and then because nobody's bid on this yet. But right now, the current bid is $150. Now, this is where you can get and make sure that you're within the range of what you want to spend whenever you're trying to buy a liquidation pallet online. So we can go right here. We can see the condition of it is returns. It tells you it's 29 pounds. It tells you there are 52 items. And then they have a 10% buyer's premium. The buyer's premium is just money, I guess, that goes to the buyer for making this item available online. I'm assuming that's what it is. So you can click on here and go look at the manifest. So the manifest is going to be pretty generic. They do have the ASIN, kind of similar to how Bulk does. You can look at the ASIN and pull it up and pull up the item on Amazon and see what it's actually selling for currently, because these prices could have changed based on, because Amazon prices swing all day long. But you definitely want to go through the manifest and make sure that these items these prices are actually really good for these items. So you can go down here. Now, what you will see with bulk.com and also with liquidation.com is sometimes they won't have the specific item. They'll just say generic, and then they'll just throw out a value. So right now they got, you know, I don't know, 15 items right here that say it's a generic items of $39.99. Now there could be item that's $100 or item that's $200 or item that's $15. You don't really know because they just kind of count those items in there. Those items are generally in there because it normally has the correct amount of items, but it's kind of a mystery because you don't know exactly what those items are. So like I said, you can go through this manifest and just kind of see if it's going to be something that's going to be beneficial for you. To me, I will not pay, you know, a ton of money for this pallet because it's, you know, right now it's $150 plus whatever the shipping is. I'm gonna show you how to get a shipping quote here. So let's go to get a shipping quote. Now, like I said, this is 29 pounds, which is pretty light. You know, it's not really that heavy. We can go right here, calculate shipping cost, and it's going to give you a rough amount of how much the shipping is going to be. So right now, the shipping cost is $32. So that's really not that bad for shipping. But whenever you're doing your bids, just make sure that you keep in mind how much the shipping cost is, because when you go to pallets and they're, you know, 200, 300, 400 pounds, that shipping cost is going to get like kind of outrageous sometimes. So make sure you watch that. I'm trying to find one that's okay. So now let's look at a liquidation pallet that's a little bit heavier. This is normally what you would see with the pallet. So this pallet right now is $3,112. It has 4 minutes left, and the current bid is $390. Now let's get a quote on the shipping. This is 416 pounds, which is heavy. So it's got 270 items in it. So this is going to give you a better idea of what a pallet would actually cost you if you were trying to get it shipped to your, you know, space. Now I don't know exactly where this one's coming from, but it's showing me that it's going to be $254 to ship to me. Also, you have to pay taxes and stuff like that. So let's just round it up and say it's going to be $300 for shipping and taxes. So $300 plus, you know, if I were to bid on this right now, I have to bid $400. So that's going to be $700 I'm going to be paying for this pallet, which is not necessarily bad because this is $3,000 allegedly worth of stuff. These are returns, so you don't really know what the condition of them is, but you know, sometimes you have to take a gamble like that when you're trying to buy liquidation pallets. Now we can go here and we can look at the manifest and look and see, you know, hey, this is, this got something on here that's $280, something that's $89. Now, what I will say is that whenever you're going on here and you're looking at items and you see a lot of these small dollar items, I would not trust the I would not trust the amount on here, because they're just throwing out an amount, you know. So like this right here, you've got an assorted bed, bath, and home, and it says $10. So you don't know what that is. It could be something really great, but like I said, you don't really know. So you really have to look at the manifest and learn how to comb through the manifest and find something that's going to really work for you. All right, so that's going to be all for liquidation.com. Let's jump over to the next liquidation site, which is Wholesale Ninjas. Now, I know some people have ordered from Wholesale Ninjas recently and haven't been too thrilled with the products that they've gotten, but we've ordered from them before. I haven't really had any issues with them, but we don't get like cosmetic pallets. I know they have cosmetic lots, and we don't really deal with those lots, and we don't deal with clothes. So I think those are where they're getting the majority of the complaints, is from like the cosmetics and from the clothes, and we don't deal with those. So I can't give you any information on how those pallets are, but I can give you information on the pallets, the Target bulk pallets. Now these pallets are new. This is shelf pull, condition, case pack most of the time, brand new merchandise. Now, if you want to start with brand new merchandise, I would highly recommend looking at their pallets and looking at some Wholesale Ninja unboxing, so you can kind of see and get an idea of what you're going to get. Now, we've got a case pack pallet from them, and I'll put it, like I said, up here in the cards. You can check that out if you want to. But if you go onto Wholesale Ninjas and then you go to pallets, and then you can look at what they have available, and it does change sometimes. But right now they have 3 different types of pallets that you can get. They have a pallet of case pack general merchandise, which you don't know really what you're going to get, but it's going to be brand new. It's going to be case packed, and it's $750 a unit. And then plus, obviously, you have to pay shipping. And then they have a Target pallet, which is $625. You really don't know what it is, but you can click on this little. You can click on it, and they'll give you a photo of a pallet, but it won't be actually the one that you get. So make sure you don't think that you're going to get the one that's in the photo, because these photos have been up here for quite a while. So it's going to be something that's going to be completely different, but it's going to be similar types of stuff that you're going to get. And it tells you what the condition is, shelf pull, customer returns, case packed, and it kind of gives you an idea of what to expect on that pallet. Now, like I said, just expect that you're going to get some different stuff from what's in the photos, because those are not the actual photos of the pallets that you're going to get. The other one they have is Target bulk pallet, which must be a newer one. I haven't seen this one on the site, so let's click on it and we're going to find out what it is together. So these pallets are $600, and these look like these are big brown box pallets. So what I will say about Target is that sometimes they have these Sterilite boxes, and the Sterilite boxes are just packed full of just stuff. I mean, they have all kind of stuff in them. You can have 200 items in these Sterilite boxes. So don't think that they're, you know, whatever Sterilite makes. I don't even know what Sterilite makes, but that's not what that is. Those are actual products, a mixed bag of products. Like in ours, we got a bunch of like remote controls, a bunch of like video games. We had a bunch of just stuff that was in those Sterilite boxes. But this is like big, bulky, brown boxes. So if you don't want to sell like this stuff locally, because I would recommend you selling like these big brown boxes stuff like on Facebook Marketplace, or you know, just locally, because these are going to be a pain to ship. But you know, you may want to ship these. We've shipped like Graco items, like baby types of items. We've shipped those before with no problem. All right, so these are $600, like I said. And whenever you go through and you add this to your cart and you put in your shipping address, it will tell you, give you an estimate of what the shipping is going to be. So this pallet probably would be $200 or $300 to ship to my location, based on how many pallets we bought from them. That's about how much the shipping is. So this pallet would probably be around $900. So if you don't want to spend that much, just make sure that you keep in mind that you are going to have to pay shipping for these. All right, so that is it for liquidation pallets. I just showed you those 3 because those are the top 3 that we've used. I know some other people have used some other ones. There are other ones like direct liquidation, And there's a ton of other ones that you can choose from. We just hadn't personally ordered from them, so I don't want to show you their websites, and we've never used them before. But there are a bunch of YouTubers that make a lot of liquidation unboxing, so check them out. Hooked Up Picking is one. She does a lot of unboxings. Thrifty Finds on a Dime. She does a lot of unboxing, so if you want to check those out, please do. Now, next, let's get into box lots. So box lots are basically like pallets, but they're just boxes. They're not they're not physically on a pallet. So if we go to 88 lots, that's the first one we're going to talk about. So 88 lots is kind of new to us because we've ordered from 88 lots twice, and we've done really well with both of them. I always seem to be able to finagle a good deal on 88 lots. So I went to 88lots.com, and so to sign up with 88 lots, you will need a reseller certificate, and you will have to send that to them, and then they will give you access to the site. So this is kind of an inside link. If you don't have one, you can kind of see what's going on here. So right now, what they have available is like home boxes. They have men's underwear. They've got winter gloves. They've got they got a ton of stuff. So they got 6 pages of stuff that you can go through and look at, but we're going to look at so it's going to be 2 boxes. It's going to be 88 items. It has an MSRP of $1,782, and they want $564, which is kind of expensive, but these items are brand new and it's manifested. So you can go down here to the bottom and actually see exactly what's going to be in the pallet. And it's been pretty true with the manifest versus what we actually get. So you can bank on pretty much about 80% of the stuff is going to be like right. So it gives you the ASIN, so you can go to Amazon and see exactly what the stuff is selling for. If you are sending stuff to Amazon, or if you price comp things on Amazon, you will be able to go and do that from the 88 Lots website. So this box right here, the most expensive thing inside of it is $48. So I probably would not buy this one because just the prices are so low, and it's $500. I probably would not get this one. What I would probably do is some of these actually allow you to negotiate. So you can go and click on the negotiate button and, send them offer and say, I'm only willing to pay $300 for this. And then, they can counter and say, well, we'll give it to you for $400. You may be able to come up with a price there. So they do allow you to send offers on most of their lots. Not all of them, but most of them. So we're going to check out another one that's kind of a little more expensive, electronics. So this is electronics. This one is 4 boxes. The total price is $1,788, which is kind of on the expensive side. But it has $5,043 worth of stuff allegedly in it. So you can go right here and see the most expensive thing is $100. You have something that's $84. $78, $77, $60, $61. So you have a couple of medium priced items, but you have a total of 260 items, which is a lot. There are 4 boxes, and these boxes are full and heavy. So you can see that, if you were to look at the Amazon price of what they put the Amazon price is, you will be able to sell all this stuff for $4,271. Now, in my opinion, I normally cut that in about half. So you're going to be able to sell it for about, maybe $2,100. So paying $1,700 is pretty expensive for this one. But like I said, you can go here and negotiate and say, I'm only willing to pay $1,200 for these items. Now, like I said, these items are new, brand new, and most of the times they are brand new. So you can kind of put your hat on that. Now, I did have some damaged items in our last 4 88 lots, if you watch them. And like I said, it'd be like that sometime. But you can look right here and see that the average unit price is $6.88, which is pretty good. I mean, you can look at per item cost, and like this item right here, you're gonna pay $6 for it, but you should be able to sell it for $106. So we're gonna click on the ASIN real quick just to kind of price check them and see if that's actually what it's selling for. See, like this item right here is selling for extra $70, $71. So it's not selling for $106, it's selling for $71, but that doesn't mean that you won't be able to sell it pretty quickly, and that is more than what you paid per item. All right, last but not least, we're going to look at smallerlots.com. Smaller Lots is located here in Tennessee, and they do have smaller lots. We've done 3 smaller lot unboxings before, and I was pretty surprised. I was pretty impressed with the quality. Now I know some people have gotten some boxes and they didn't like them, but you know, it liquidation. You know how liquidation is. I ain't gotta tell you that no more because y'all know. The good thing about small lots is it is manifested, so you can go in here and look at each and every item. You can do your price comps. You can go look at the ASIN, which is going to tell you what the items are actually selling for. So let's go look at one right now. This one is some sort of nutcracker or something. So I'm gonna look at this first item. This is some sort of nutcracker or something, and we'll see if we can pull it up, see how much it is. So it actually is selling for $174 online. They only have one left, so you could potentially send this to Amazon. If it's in pretty good condition, you can actually see it here. The box doesn't look too bad. So you may actually be able to get $174. But I will say that smaller lots is really pretty accurate with the pricing, especially if it has an ASIN. I don't know if they've got it like built into the algorithm of the website where it actually pulls that ASIN and the current price, but it's pretty accurate. Let's go look at another one. This is a Philips Sonicare Diamond Clean toothbrush. It's $199. So we'll go here and see if that's pretty accurate on the price. That one is $199. So like I said, that one's showing $199 and it's actually retailing for $199. Now, like I said, you don't know what the condition of that is. You can see it, I mean, but you don't really know what the condition of it is until you open it. And what I have found with smaller lots is a lot of the items are used and they are returned. So you will have that to kind of, you know, work with. Now, also, if you have a local liquidation pallet place, I would definitely tell you to try to look there first, because you're going to get more bang for your buck by going to pick these up, because you're not going to have to pay the shipping cost, and you know, you're going to be able to kind of look and see and smell the items before you buy them. So you want to make sure that, you know, you do your due diligence and really look for a liquidation place that's close to you. I would recommend, if you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook and you know, search groups, and you can, Facebook will suggest, especially the more liquidation stuff you look at, they will start suggesting places to you that you didn't even know existed. So definitely get on Facebook and try that out and see if you can find places local to you. It's kind of hard to find it on Google because people don't name the places, you know, liquidation pallet place, you know, but you can try there, you know, liquidation pallet place close to me. And then you can kind of start there and kind of see what the wording is in your area. But like I said, Facebook is probably going to be the best place for you to find these places, because normally they have photos and they tell you when the loads are going to come in. They tell you what types of loads are going to come in. So you definitely want to try to get a local place started. All right, so I am going to make another video about mystery boxes, because I know a lot of people like mystery boxes. So we're going to talk about all the mystery box places that we buy from currently, and we'll kind of go over some of the stuff to look for when you are purchasing mystery boxes. Now, if you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you get notifications whenever we release new videos, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.